guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. This is pretty crazy. It's been a while since I've sat down and filmed a video, especially a sit down video. The last couple of weeks have been pretty crazy. I have been busy, but for some reason, every single time that I plan to sit down and film a video, something would come up, something would go wrong. I'm really excited to get back into it. There's probably only going to be 2 videos this week, but hopefully next week we can put up 3 and hopefully get back into that schedule, which I know that I've already been kind of rocky with anyways, but hopefully we can do better. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm just going to be showing you my everyday makeup routine, kind of. Even though I don't wear makeup every day, this is what I do when I just want to look put together. It's my go-to kind of look. I really hope that you guys enjoy it. Be sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. You can also tap the notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I upload new videos, which should be more often now. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. They are linked in the description box down below. And let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm just going to start by clipping my hair out of my face so that I can avoid getting makeup in my hair. Alright, so I'm going to start off with this little mini size of the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This is pretty much empty. It's in my project pan. If you haven't seen that video, you should for sure check it out. If you're into that kind of thing, I've got some stuff to share with you guys in my next project pan. It's going to be interesting, so be sure to subscribe down below if you're interested in that. I'm going to blend this in. I've already done my skincare, so my skin is really moisturized right now, and this is just kind of help to smooth everything out, fill in the pores. Now, for foundation, I'm going to be using the Clinique Even Better Makeup. I've talked about this before and I really like it. I really like to do something super light coverage and minimal. Sometimes I won't even wear foundation. Sometimes I'll just spot conceal all over my face. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you guys what I would do if I was wearing foundation. I have the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion here, and I'm just going to take a tiny bit of foundation. Like, this isn't a pump, it's a squeeze tube. But I'm just going to take the smallest amount. I don't know if you guys can even see that. It's just like a tiny little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to mix in the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion to kind of sheer it out and add like a pretty glow, just because that's kind of what I like. I really love a glowy, dewy, kind of sheer coverage foundation, or even like a tinted moisturizer or BB cream. I've been trying to go through my foundations lately, so I'm kind of just like making my own little cocktail instead of going out and buying like a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream. Right now, I'm just gonna spread this all over my face. All right, and then I'm gonna grab my e.l.f. sponge. This one is really awesome. It's shaped just like the Real Technique sponge that I also have here, but the texture is very different from the Real Techniques one. It's almost like the actual Beauty Blender. Like, the texture is very similar to the Beauty Blender. So I'm just blending this out. As you can see, this is barely giving me any coverage. It's just like a little tint, which I could just use my fingers for, but I don't want to get them all dirty right now. And this is honestly a great way to do your makeup for summertime, because in the summertime when it gets hot and you're sweaty, like, if you have thick foundation and powder packed on and that starts to sweat off, you can't really fix it. So if you have something super light coverage, you can kind of just like, you know, tap it in a little bit and it's fine, because it's nothing like a cake on your face, you know? Okay, so barely any coverage at all. I am gonna grab my concealer. I'm trying to go through this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. It's in my project pan. I do like this, but it's not quite enough coverage for me. I really have been liking the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. That one is awesome. It has great coverage, but I've been trying to go through this one, so I'm trying to use it up first. I'm just gonna kind of put this all over my chin area, because I have so much to cover here that it's just like not even really spot concealing. It's kind of just like covering my entire chin. Now that we've done a little bit of spot concealing, we're gonna tackle the biggest feat here, which is the eyelids and the under eyes. I get so much darkness here and it's crazy. I'm thinking about doing a video on how I effectively cover my dark circles and prevent creasing, because I have really bad dark circles and I have really creasy under eyes. And I've actually had people mention to me on my channel that I have really dark circles, and I've had people ask me what I do to cover them. If you guys would be interested in that, let me know down below. Obviously, like, when I'm doing this very simple quick routine, I'm not really doing like anything too in depth. Like, I'm just kind of doing it quickly. I'm not being too picky, but I could do like a whole video on how I do it when I really want to cover them and keep them from like creasing and stuff, because I do kind of have like a full routine that I do. I'm gonna grab my Maybelline Fit Me powder and set my under eyes with my Real Technique sponge. I really love this sponge for setting underneath my eyes. Look up. Also gonna tap a little bit right on that little acne scar there that's a little bit red. And this one, I'm gonna set my eyelids. I'm going to just set the creases in my forehead a little bit because I do have pretty bad forehead creasing, and then my smile lines. But other than that, I'm not gonna set my face just because I like to keep it more dewy. Let me grab some more lip balm, my Shea Moisture lip balm, if it'll open. I hate doing my makeup with dry lips, or like when foundation gets on your lips and powder and it like crusts up. I don't understand how people do that. I don't understand how people put foundation on their lips. It drives me insane. Anyways, like I said, we're keeping it real simple. I'm gonna use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm gonna grab this big fluffy brush and just kind of put this everywhere. Some under my chin, bring it down the neck so it kind of like all blends. Gonna grab my Tarte blush in the shade Partyyy. This is also in my project pan. A lot of these products are actually in my project pan. I like a lot of blush in like the summertime especially because it kind of just gives that like sun-kissed look. I bring it up a little bit here, like almost underneath my eye, and then I also will apply a little bit like right on my nose. Now at this point, before I do my highlighter, I'm going to spray my face with this CoverFx Illuminating Setting Spray. I don't always do this, but I am trying to use this up right now because it's in my project pan, and so I kind of like to use it as often as I can, and this kind of like makes your highlight show up a little bit more if you apply it like right before your highlight. If you ever use this, please shake up the bottle because apparently there's like shimmer particles in here. I haven't noticed it too much, but I've heard some other people say that you really need to shake up the bottle, so I've always done that. This is a really fine mist too. I'm gonna let that dry just a little bit, but before it completely dries, grab my ColourPop Wisp highlighter, and I'm just gonna take my finger just because I feel like this applies best with your finger, and I'm just gonna go in there and then apply it to the face. Oh, it's so pretty. It's like, it almost looks like a cream highlight when you apply it with your finger just because it's so like a dewy wet look. And this texture is a little bit like a cream. It's like a moussey cream. I'm not sure exactly how to describe it, but a little bit to the nose. And I've been loving using this lately. Even though it's in my project pan, I still like really love using it because it's so hard to find an affordable cream highlight, I feel like, and this is the closest thing to a cream that I can find that's super affordable. It's crazy. Like, if you guys know of some really awesome like natural glow from within, wet look, dewy like cream highlights from the drugstore or that are super affordable online, leave them in a comment down below just because I would love to hear your recommendations. I'm gonna do my eyebrows next. I'm gonna brush them out a little bit. Then I'm gonna grab my Benefit Precisely, my brow pencil, and I'm just going to run this lightly through my brows. I honestly don't even nearly always do this. I will usually just do like a tinted brow gel. I love the Essence Make Me Brow for that. But we're gonna fill them in a little bit because I do love how this gives a little bit more definition. And I am going to actually grab a tinted brow gel. I'm gonna use my Brow Stylist Plumper by L'Oreal. And this one isn't as pigmented as the Essence one, but I still love it because it does add a little bit of color. Now I'm just gonna grab my bronzer that I used, and I'm going to grab a brush and just apply this to the crease just for some added definition. I'm not doing eyeshadow, I just want like a little bit of definition in my crease. Also, I forgot that since I used a big fluffy brush, I didn't really apply any bronzer to my nose, and I usually like to dust them like on the sides of my nose, so I'm gonna take this brush also and lightly, not really contour, but just like lightly bronze up my nose with a little bit of bronzer So I'm gonna grab my highlight and just like with my pinky finger, put a little bit on the inner corner just to brighten the face up a bit. And then I'm gonna grab this nude eyeliner. I don't always do this, but sometimes I like to take it and put it like on the inner rim of the eye, the waterline. And this really opens up the eye a lot. Okay, now we are going to curl the lashes. Just gonna grab the mascara I'm using right now. Still using the Monster Big by Lancome. It's getting on its last leg, but I'm definitely gonna use it until it's done. I'm gonna line my lips really quickly with Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in 04 All Natural. And then I'm just going to apply a little bit of my ColourPop Lumiere lippie stick. This is the one I use most often because it's in my project pan, but I'm just going to like tap on a little bit today. And then I'm going to go over top with the ColourPop Moonchild lip gloss. This is also in my project pan. I haven't used it enough this month. I need to use it more. Just kind of focusing this on the center of the lips. And then now that my mascara has dried on my upper lashes, I'm going to apply just a tiny bit to the lower lashes. Actually, a lot of the time I won't even wear any mascara on my lower lashes just because I feel like it kind of keeps the eye looking open and awake. Alright, and then I'm going to finish everything off with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This mist is a little bit more like intense, so you have to be careful and like hold it far away from your face. It smells so good though. It smells like a perfume. This is the finished makeup look. Very simple, very easy to achieve. Like I said, I don't always wear foundation. Sometimes I will just kind of put concealer everywhere and then do the rest of the routine. This doesn't take me a long time if I'm not like talking to the camera and everything, but let me know if you guys want me to do like a really fast like 5-minute makeup tutorial like when I'm like really in a hurry, because this is what I do if I have a little bit more time to kind of get myself looking put together. But I also kind of have a different routine that I would go towards more if I'm like in a really big hurry. So let me know if you guys would want to see that as well. Alright guys, that completes this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. It feels so good to sit back down and film again and like get back into the swing of things. I'm so ready to post more videos for you guys and get out some awesome content. It's been a long month, so I really hope that you guys are excited too. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to do so down below like I mentioned, and give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. They are linked in the description box down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.